Hey everybody, we're back again. We've got our next set here.
Got Blast Camp versus 787 Chaos.
787 Chaos is taking the first walk.
Drops the body. Blast Camp, good clean breakout. They're already going up to the snake mini wall. I guess you'd call it the outside snake too. Now into the snake brick.
Blast Camp's in this 50 right now. Concepcion here. Going to challenge Blast Camp. Coming across, gets shot.
Couldn't get through. I think that might have been from the God.
Yes, I agree with that. Chaos has the God bunker. Blast Camp is up 2 bodies.
Blast Camp in good position on the snake side, certainly. They've now doubled up the snake. Looks like Chaos trying to get into the snake themselves, make a counter move, but he's looking cross. But they really need to do something to stop this snake.
La Papa just misses, almost got the guy going to the Dorito wedge. He played really well in the snake for Blast Camp. Blast Camp had like 4 players all playing really well yesterday in the snake. Brand, La Papa, Hogue.
Well, Blast Camp had a 2-0 day yesterday, so they got to be pretty happy with what they're doing on the field.
Yeah, Eckhard was even playing a little bit. That's the 3rd kill right there.
Well, what does that phrase mean? Eckhard was even playing a little bit. If I was Eckhard, I'd take some offense to that statement, sir.
I'm saying he was playing a little bit in the snake.
Oh, okay. All right. Qualify that statement. People already don't like us. We don't need any more hate.
Yeah, no. The Blast Camp has some serious depth over here.
Yeah. So both those teams had a pretty good day. Let's see how we're looking for today. Our next game is going to be Noobies versus Indianapolis Mutiny.
I know Noobies won a close one versus Leverage yesterday.
Yep, Noobies went 2-0 for the day yesterday. And let's see, Indianapolis. Mutiny. How did Mutiny do? We watched some of their games yesterday.
I saw a loss. They definitely lost one.
Yeah, they're 1-1 for the day yesterday. All right, here we go. Mutiny on our right, Noobies on our left. Noobies the favored team to win.
Mutiny comes sliding around the snake corner and is now in the snake wall, launching from the home. Yep. Mutiny also takes the inside snake.
A little bit slower break to get into the snake for the Noobies. Noobies do get into snake 1, and they've got the snake backside can. They're also playing up that middle mini brick. Middle mini brick was a bunker I kind of dismissed when I took a look at this field, but teams are playing it consistently. So obviously I'm wrong.
Mutiny's calling a kill out and from the Dorito side on the Noobies, and he gets it. Could be J-Mac, I think. I think J-Mac's wearing an O'Donnell jersey.
Mm-hmm. Number 22 for the Noobies looking on the inside from the snake one. He's trying to see if he can spot a kill over there on the Dorito side. Mutiny goes ahead and makes the crawl up into their snake 2, into the other team's snake 2. So he's now crossed the 50.
Mutiny loses their back player out of the snake can, so it's a 4-on-4.
Mm-hmm. I'd still say Mutiny is probably better position right now. But as we've seen again and again and again, that is in no way a guarantee that they're going to win the game.
No, the Noobies have picked up where J-Mac is now on their side of the field and the inside snake. Mutiny player, I think this is Perez back here. He's doing a really good job of keeping that snake player at bay, allowing J-Mac to look inside and get a possible second kill.
Mutiny S1 coming over the top, engaging successfully. Comes over the top of the S1, successfully engages a Mutiny player. I'm sorry if I said Mutiny. Noobie player.
J-Mac's taking the walk now, too, so quickly the Noobies not only have dominance over here on the snake, but have a body count advantage of 4-on-2.
So, again and again and again, I watch teams be in a dominant position in that snake. It looked like they should have the game wrapped up, and it just falls apart.
Damian Vasquez guesting here from Dynasty and having a big point right there.
Yeah, that was a big one. His decision to pop over the top on the S1 blew up the Mutiny snake, really swung that game around. It goes back to what you were saying earlier with at this level of play, these players just can swing a whole game based on one good move.
All right, we've got a little
Yep.
performance graphic up.
So Blastcamp certainly looks like the better team in terms of the odds of winning this. They win about 76% of all points they play. 787 Chaos only win about 31%. So that certainly favors them. And over on the newbie side, we got about a 62% win rate, and Mutiny looks like a 40% win rate on their point. That's not by match, that's point by point. And that's based on the first two events of the year. So by the end of this event, all that is going to change. Number 17 for Blastcamp, really strolling into the start box. No sense of urgency.
Blastcamp goes real short on the snake side, goes gun heavy, and shoots at least 2.
Yeah. So I saw the ref signaling the penalty, doing the arm pump, but I didn't see a flag go up. So they're not sure what to make of that. But 787 Chaos loses their God bunker.
I don't know if this is Bran here.
Oh, they lose their snake side can. So they really have no snake presence at this point.
Yeah, Bran
can wrap, do a lot of damage.
There's at least a 3 dead for Chaos.
They are in totally control of this, unless this ref finds a hit. Nope. And that could have been a penalty, but that was the only way this game is going to flip around.
Moran and LaPapa coming down the snake side, playing cleanup.
Chaos. So quick game. I mean, Blastcamp controlled that game from the get-go. Really.
Yeah, their shots off the break were really good. Getting one and drawing maybe a penalty, or both guys got shot. We didn't see a flag.
No, again, I saw a ref making the arm pumping penalty motion, but only one body walked off. So there always exists the possibility that I'm not visually acute enough, and I just missed the flag or missed the other body. But
all right, going back to the Noobies Mutiny match.
Mutiny will be on our left.
Let's see, I think I see Kyle Markowski out there, number 19.
Nice.
Playing with the Noobies as well. Looks like he might be the Dorito attacker on that side.
Mutiny down 0-1.
And he definitely is. Oh, he takes a hit off the break. Newbies down 1. But they're in real good spot on the snake.
Mutiny lost their player trying to get into the snake from the God bunker.
Yep, that's J-Mac coming off.
Oh, no. So the Newbies wrap that center brick, take out the next God player.
Dominic DeVivio.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we got a snake corner filled. That's a, as I've said, that's a tough bunker to live in when the things are falling apart. So
another Mutiny player coming off.
The only way you leave in that back corner snake is either in a body bag or in a victory. It's just once you're there and once you're pinned in, you better hope that you guys win the game. Because
we got a gun battle going on the other side where Mutiny's on Newbie's side of the field, and it's like a one-on-one being played over there. While there's still 4 Newbies alive, if DeVivo looks inside, he's got a free kill.
So there is a can blocking direct line of sight between those 2 bunkers. So I think he could look inside. I'm not sure he can see the Dorito on his own side.
They got to, I mean,
they should communicate it.
Exactly. The Dorito side wedge really needs to be calling it out because they're pushing 2 down that side. Mutiny has the Dorito side brick as well as they're on their side of the field.
And now he sees him.
But if their actual brick, Dorito brick for the Mutiny guy could look inside, he would have a free kill as well.
Mutiny player walking off from the Dorito side.
Yeah, so it's a 4-on-2 right now.
Yeah.
And the Dorito brick is eliminated, so it's actually a 4-on-1 right now for Newbies.
And where is that last Where's that last player?
Where you always would want to be.
Yeah, the worst bunker on the field to live in. Oh.
All right, that's the 5th.
Well, the Mutiny player died going forward, which I think is the right choice, because frankly, I don't want to defend out of that little snake corner bunker. So Newbie should walk it in, go up 2-0.
And we have a concession.
That's point approved.
So we'll go back to the Blast Camp Chaos match. I'm going to check out my
new bingo board.
New bingo board and see what we got. Refs.
Fresh, clean bingo board.
Well, starting from now. So refs call bunker rub. That one's looked good. Argue with a teammate. That one hasn't come up. 3-kill game. That's going to happen.
False start retag for me. Trip and fall. Trip and fall again. 3-kill game.
4-kill game.
Yeah. Oh, you got the 4-kill game?
And a 3-kill game.
Okay. Well,
50 off the break seems to be happening with some regularity.
You know what? I have not seen a barrel squeegee this entire weekend so far.
I have earlier, but not. We haven't done it. Had to happen since we've been playing.
Not on the field.
Shoot teammate. All right. Red flag.
Oh, you got the out of bounds square. That's a tough one.
Especially with a dry.
Yeah.
All right. Chaos is on the away side. They're taking a big bite. That's 50 off the break, baby.
Yes.
And he
Oh, damn it. No, that's for you.
50 off the break.
No, I got it too. 50
right.
off the break. But it's in a better position for you on the bingo card.
Chaos making things happen for the bingo board.
They are attacking. I mean, I am a believer that if you recognize that you're playing against a better team, and I'm not trying to disparage anybody here, that you need
not
to be
a red
aggressive.
flag, but just a yellow.
It's going to hurt Chaos.
I'm not a fan when refs throw multiple flags. Like,
yeah,
I don't
it
understand
can be confusing. Wow, good move for Chaos. He wraps the bunker real quick, wraps the snake brick, and pops his opponent in the snake. Good fast move.
Yeah, that's number 7 for Chaos.
Yeah, Cologne. He's really twitchy. In a good way. Unfortunately, he gets popped out of there. Good game for Cologne. Yeah, when the refs back each other up by throwing their own flag, I think it can make the situation more confusing for the other team, especially if there's any delay between the two flags going up. When will this sport get to the point where we'll just have flag shooters on the sidelines? You know, like T-shirt guns?
Blast Camp player gets bunkered. Might have been the last. Oh, no. There's another Chaos player on the Doritos side. So
yeah, trying to run it. He's getting shot in the back, though.
Jackson Frey.
Yeah, Blast Camp player trying to wrap around the backside. So it looks like Chaos will take it.
That point was Chaos.
Yes, you just punned. Congratulations, you just punned. All right, so we're going to our bingo boards.
50 off the break.
Yeah, 50 off the break for both of us. It's in a much better position for you, though, as far as winning this game. You've got that coveted corner spot.
Ooh, I need a false start retag where he dies.
And a false start death. Ooh, that is a tough line.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, here we go. Overshooting. We're never going to see a penalty thrown for overshooting, although occasionally. But
not on this field.
No, not at this level. But so we're just going to have to interpret what we consider overshooting. I'm going to be very liberal with it.
Yeah, I gave Jen one the other day that I felt was overshooting. We both agreed.
Yeah. All right, Noobies versus Indianapolis Mutiny. Mutiny's down 2-0. The breakout. Wow, way fast, aggressive breakout up that corner. Unfortunately, they lose their snake cam player at the same time.
Mutiny does lose a player as well, so 4-on-4. But Mutiny is in the 50 snake, number 9.
Position. If he can get Rapp and get his gun ready, because he's got a newbie player that wants to go from S1 up, and he's a great danger to that brick. Perez is just posting up. He must know that he's there.
Yeah, good communication by the newbies saying where he is. But nice moves by Perez right there. As he sees that hopper maybe in the snake 1.
Yeah. Snake corner gets filled for the newbies.
There's a free kill across field if the second Mutiny player can see it.
Second Mutiny player in the S2, on the other team's S2?
Yeah. If he can look cross field, he's got a free one. But I think his job is to protect Perez, so he's probably not looking inside.
Yeah. Well, Perez certainly knows that bunker's hot now because it just made a big movement. The newbie player in the S1 looks like he's looking cross field, trying to see if he can pick up a kill on the Druida side. Newbies have moved across the field into the D3 of Mutiny. Oh, Perez takes a walk. Yeah, Newbies all the way back to the almost to the corner on the other team side. Don't look for the kill. Just go hit the buzzer.
Nah, he's doing it right. Nice and slow.
And they towel it out. It's over. Game over. Calm. Calm. Yeah, he didn't know there was a towel. He made his bunkering. I think he said that's J-Mac. He made his bunkering move after the towel was thrown, but he couldn't hear.
Karmakowski really doing some damage over there, getting on the Mutiny side of the field and shooting 2 or 3 of the Mutiny players. I couldn't confirm the 3rd kill, or I'd be taking a 3-kill game right now.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure Carl did have a 3-kill game, but
tank cover lost.
I need some more Dorito coverage.
Yeah,
I need
So the bad news for you is I got a 3-kill game on my board too. But yours is in a better position. Man, you're getting the good ones.
No, but then I'm getting cock blocked right here with out of bounds.
Yeah, that's true. You're kind of screwed on that one. All right, so we got Chaos versus Blastcamp. Chaos is down by 1.
Big bite from Blastcamp out to the Dorito 2. But we have an elimination coming out of the God Bunker.
So this is Chaos is a 25th ranked team coming in this event versus the number 2 ranked team. I mean, right now they're really in this game. I'd be pretty happy with myself if I was Chaos.
Blastcamp's now up to the Dorito 4 over on that side. He's onto their side of the field. Almost. Let's see. No, he is on their side. I'm using our Dorito view here, and gets up another kill. That's 2.
Oh, you're just counting kills.
That's another one. That's 3.
Blastcamp player walking off Dorito's side. Or maybe he's just walking because they won the game. Yeah, he's walking because they won the game.
All right, we're definitely both taking a 3-kill on that one.
All right, this
is all congratulatory to our Dorito cam.
Yeah,
that I could actually see everything that was going on over there, being a midget and not being able to see over these bricks.
Yeah, Dorito cam is the hero that this webcast needed. All right, back to the bingo board, and 3-kill game for both of us. We appreciate the players cooperating with their game.
All right, so let's look real quick.
The out of bounds.
Bunker Rub's looking good.
Yeah.
Argue with teammate is not. We need P-Mob to come back.
So my right side up and down is argue with the ref, out of bounds, trip and fall. I just can't see argue with the ref and out of bounds happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in a good position.
I think we're equally not good.
Still early.
All right. Chaos lost that point, but they've been playing pretty well in that match.
Yeah, I agree. I'd be pretty happy if I was Chaos. So we get Mutiny versus Noobies. Noobies are up 3-0.
Yeah, Noobies got a really solid lineup. When you see Kyle Markowski out there, you got Damian Vasquez out there.
Markowski's a name. He's done some stuff.
Looks like Weston Kurtz was out there.
All right, there's 9 minutes, close to 9 minutes on the clock, so there's a ton of time, but Mutiny really can't drop any more games, any more points.
I would agree with that.
There you go. Mutiny look like they're running for Snake 1 right off the break.
Damien goes into the Snake 1. Kyle Markowski takes the Dorito side wedge.
Yeah, Mutiny lost their Snake runner.
Yeah, Noobies did a good job. They doubled up home.
Yep. Mutiny goes ahead and fills out to that Snake corner. Makes the bump up into the outside Snake mini brick. Call that the outside Snake 1, I guess. We also got the God Bunker.
The Noobies have just Damien on this Snake side. Everybody else is home and Dorito side. So
kind of surprised considering how important the Snake has been.
Teams are starting to push on that Dorito side.
Yeah.
I think they see the Dorito side camera and they're going for it.
They know they can get on air. Yeah, that's it, Ann. That's what these players are here for. Yeah, yesterday we didn't see a ton of action on the Dorito side. I mean, there was. Teams will push it occasionally, but it's been much more active today.
Oh, almost got a nice shot there, Damien. The ref's going in. We'll see.
So unfortunately, another Mutiny player walking off. God player being checked out, but I think he's clean.
Nice
shot.
snap there by Damien.
Good shot by Damien. Mutiny is
there's
bad
another
timing,
one.
hit on the top of the head. Yeah, Mutiny's just, this side of the field's just falling apart. Mutiny player silently pleading with the ref to check the tank of Vasquez. Well, unfortunately, Mutiny's going to go down 4-0.
Statistically not a good spot to be for Mutiny.
No, that is great analysis. And so the folks at home, if you're not aware, being down 4-0 in a match, not a great position.
No. Adam Rand at home gave me some stats. He because if you lose the first 2 points of a match, what was he saying? How many? It was like a 13% chance you were going to win or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, so Adam Rand, old Hurricane buddy of ours, who's it with now?
Malicious Intent.
Malicious Intent, another good team. He's done a lot of analytical deep dive.
Chaos is on the away side here. Blast Camp is on the home. Blast Camp is up 3-1.
Blast Camp loses their God player.
Oh boy, we got a yellow flag bouncing off of the top. Oh. two down for Chaos, but Chaos is on Blast Camp's side of the field.
Lost their player.
Oh boy. Chaos has got two players, the Dorito side Wedge and the Snake side Can, but Blast Camp lost at least one.
I appreciate that Chaos player trying to make it happen over here on the Snake side.
I think if he went low, he only got picked up because he walked into it.
Yeah, yep. I think there's a lot of bumps you can move in this Snake just by a crawl, just by a naked crawl out in the open.
Both Chaos players are shooting outside. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for Blast Camp to come right up the center if they want to.
Yep, 9.5 minutes on the clock. Chaos makes the move to that fairly unused tower in the middle, and it costs him his life.
Okay, so Chaos has one player. I think it's either a 3 or 4-on-1 for Blast Camp. The last player is in the Snake Can, and they know he's there.
Blast Camp player just walking down the outside of the Snake. And he's locked onto that backside Can.
He's eliminated.
Yeah, he's eliminated. I think he was trying to make a drop over the home or something. I'm not quite sure what the Chaos player was doing there, but that's it. Blast Camp was going to go up 4-1, which my analysis says is a bad place to be if you're Chaos. That's the value I bring to this webcast.
So Blast Camp is currently sitting in second overall, is in command for that match.
Yep. Let's see. Let's take a look at 7-8-7 did yesterday. So 7-8-7 Chaos went 0-2 yesterday, unfortunately. So they're teetering on the brink of going 0-3 for the weekend. Not really where you want to be. Blast Camp, of course, went 2-0 yesterday, so they're teetering on the brink of going 3-0 for the weekend.
And Noobies also went 2-0, correct?
Noobies went to Killing. Yeah, they went 2-0. Oh boy, here I go, Killing again.
All right, I'm going to look at my board real quick and see what I've got. Anything?
Yeah. How we doing?
Haven't seen refs call bunker rub since we started playing.
Yeah. Gun down. I saw some gun down action in the previous game.
Yeah, I didn't see any there.
Well, previous match, let me say. Late to box. These could be tough cards. Could be tough cards. We'll see, folks. This is the important thing. I know you barely watch the paintball. You're just tuning in for the bingo.
Does J-Mac have a giant hit on the front of his hopper still? See the Mutiny player right there? I think he needs to hopefully wipe that off.
Could just be a bit of shiny.
Or it's a sticker.
Yeah. Or he just doesn't care anymore. He's daring the refs to pull him.
Okay, so the Noobies right now are on the home side of the field. Mutiny's on the away side of the field.
Noobies firmly in control of this match, so I mean, Noobies' motivation is to try to get a mercy for a point differential. Mutiny just wants to salvage something out of this. Yeah. So, with all due respect, I could be wrong here, but it sure looked like the Mutiny player took a hit to the top left of his chest, and his hand kind of tried to wipe it as he was diving in.
Perez gets caught going across. This Noobies player right here, number 11.
Great. Yep, number 11, doing really good work there. He's just shooting down the inside lane between the two Snake lanes.
That's Dominic the VBO again.
Noobies now in control of the Snake.
They're up 5-on-2 now as the
Another Mutiny player
loses. Another player out of the Dorito side.
So Mutiny's in the back line, Dorito, and the snake corner. Love being in that snake corner when you're down on bodies. It's a lot of fun. And that would be sarcasm, folks.
Noobies are on their side of the field now. On
the Mutiny player has something on top of his hopper. I'm sorry. Let me take it back. The newbie player that's across the center of the field has something on his hopper. Penalty.
That's the last one.
Yeah, that's going to be it. So it should be a mercy. Now the newbie player is asking a question of the ref. I'm not sure what he's asking about. Something about a barrel.
I think he's wishing he had a 16-inch barrel.
16-inch barrel.
Or he's like, oh, have you seen the new dye barrel that's coming out?
Yep, I had
Devin
visit yesterday, Devin from Dye, and gave us a rundown on it. So, yeah, cool looking barrel.
All right, that is going to be a 5-0 victory for Noobies, dominating over Mutiny in that match. We're going to come back out to Blast Camp and Chaos.
All right, well, Noobies came out, did what they had to do. Oh,
morning, Joe.
Smiley Joe, Pro Media, passing us by on the field. Great photographer out of the New England area, just a really good guy, period. Looks like he's been hired by Blast Camp to do some photography. Yep. Blast Camp knows quality photography when they see it.
He's also working for Planet, so it may even be for Planet.
I don't think that Blast Camp player had his barrel tagged at all. He gets clipped going into the snake, but I don't think he was even pretending to be tagged up.
Blast Camp 4. Chaos is in the snake right now, into the snake 2 on the inside.
Chaos has their snake can ready to go, and they got the snake brick now.
Good move by Chaos getting to the snake 50, but Blast Camp picks it up, calls it out. Blast Camp comes into the Dorito side wedge to counter maybe the second player that's going to come into the snake. Chaos comes flying through the center. Cologne having another great game.
Another Blast Camp player walking off. Looks like he's on the snake side.
Yeah, it looks like La Papa. Jackson Frey's in a gunfight with Cologne right now.
Yeah. Cologne in a good position. If he can win this gunfight with a snake can, it just allows him to flip this field, finish it off.
Uh-oh, I just saw a pink. Yep.
What'd you see?
Rep just called rub. The rub signal.
Oh, the rub signal. Is that on your board?
I believe it is.
Oh, man. I invented this game, and I'm getting schooled at it. Not paintball. Bingo. I'm not that old.
Cologne trying to catch that foot of Jackson Frey.
Wow, makes a clean bump out to that snake corner.
And he's eliminated by the inside.
And I got him killed.
Oh, I think that's overshooting as well. Oh.
No.
What do you think?
Oh, I think you're right. How does that look?
I don't know. But I think we got some rub and overshooting.
You know what, though? I don't think we have overshooting on our bingo boards.
No?
Not this one.
Okay.
Oh, no, I have it.
Well, I'm looking up for you.
Good call. Good call, Anthony. Overshooting. I might have a down marker, though.
All right, as we kind of catch up on our bingo board here, we're going to flip you over to commercial, and we'll be right back to see where we land.
Thank you.
I've been an engineer in paintball for 22 years and have delivered some of the most iconic gear in the industry. I'm the inventor of the SFT Shocker and Ion, the DLX Lux, the inline max flow and preset system. For years, I wanted to create a high-end regulator, and I've finally done it. And this is the Empire Flow.
We are back. Welcome back to Philly.
We got Chaos on the away side of the field. Blast Camp is on the home.
And they are in X-Ball status because the other side of this match is finished up.
Yep, congratulations to the Noobies going 5-0 over Mutiny.
Yep. Ref seeing a hit. Yep, pulls out the God Bunker.
I think Chaos took the D3 off the break. Nope, he's unsuccessful, so there's 2 Chaos down. Chaos doing a good job of still trying to move forward, though, with only 3 bodies. Right now they have the Baby Dorito, the Backline Dorito, and the Snake Can.
Number 17 all the way up into the mini wall, snake side. There's not much opposing him. I think he could go ahead and make his bump.
Yeah, I think that's La Papa for Blast Camp.
Yeah, it is. He heard me. He made his bump. Look at me coaching.
Sideline coaching. Another Chaos player's coming out, so.
Making the locks. This is falling apart. But I'm with you. I like to see Chaos still attacking. I mean, why not?
And another Chaos player, so they're down to just the Snake Can now.
Yeah, he's in trouble. It's 6 minutes left on the clock. I don't see any point in toweling. Either way, I mean, you could towel just to save your player the pain.
Oh no! So Blast Camp's on their Dorito side of the field. Their Snake side, he's eliminated.
That's it.
I think Blast Camp's going to want to play some points now. Try to get that point differential back up.
Would you towel out just to save one of your players? Just a drubbing?
If he's in a stand-up cam, probably not.
Mm-hmm. Or if he's in, like, say, that little snake corner bunker?
Probably, yeah. Or if he's going to just get bunkered.
Yeah, when it's like 3-on-1 or something like that. I mean, you're not in a score situation where it matters all that much.
Yeah, I mean, even a 3-on-1, I don't know if I would blow it. Again, it'll just come down to time management if I needed the time. But from a, like you said, from a pain standpoint, it just depends on where they're on the field and where they're looking and
whether you like that player as a coach.
Yeah, exactly. If they showed up on time in practice, they gave you any lip.
Yeah.
All right, so we want to talk about a Big Brain Award. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Do we have enough time to do that?
I think we do.
Okay. All right, let's go.
We've got over a minute.
So up in New England, take a chair. One of the things that we, a little word I invented, I call it the Big Brain Move. Big Brain Play of the Day, actually. So we take a look at what we see on the field for the day, and a big brain play to me isn't necessarily, I went down the field and I killed a bunch of people. It's a smart move. Some of these tactical retreats I'm seeing out there are the kind of thing that catches my eye, because I do think of paintball as kind of a puzzle, right? A lot of times you're on the field trying to solve this puzzle of where the players are and what you can do about it. So when I see a player actually do some thinking and come up with a smart solution, I'm going to go ahead and award them the Big Brain Play of the Day. And we'll have a little conversation with them, congratulate them, ask them what they're thinking. It is entirely subjective. You might disagree with me, and maybe we award it, and later in the day, some player makes a smarter move, and maybe we should have given it to them. Well, too bad. So that's it. Bobby's Big Brain Play of the Day. One of these lucky players today is going to win this.
And that's usually like a mid-game decision. Like, it's not something that's off the break usually. It's something that as the game is progressing, you see something happen.
If it is off the break, it probably should go to the coach, not the
player. Right,
exactly. So Blast Camp player went up to that mini brick and then decided to drop back to the backline Dorito.
I think it's because he realized that his Dorito player got shot off the break.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So Blast Camp's down 1. They have 4 players.
Blast Camp goes in and slides up into the S1. Chaos does not have a snake presence quite yet.
See if this is Eckhard. Let me see who Blast Camp snake player is. Cannot see, but he's going into the Snake 2
Chaos player coming off.
of Chaos. So now Blastcamp does have a Snake player on the other side of the field in the Snake.
Yep, goes and moves up that Snake mini wall. Oh, unfortunately, the Blastcamp player bunkers air.
And then they quickly do come in and take that, and he is eliminated.
It might have been bad communication on the part of Blastcamp. Maybe one of his back players gave him the wrong signal, because he was certain that brick was hot.
Oh yeah, he looked back like, you guys sent me to my death.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a look.
It was a good shot by the Dorito side player that was in the tower, picking up Del Rosario, who tried to take the 50 afterwards.
Cologne for Chaos is up in the Snake 2. They also make a move up to the center brick.
I believe it's a 3-on-3 now.
You know, there's 4 minutes on the clock. If Chaos wins this, they'll bring the game back to a 3-5. That's within reach.
Oh, Blastcamp player launches a Dorito 4. Chaos player comes across the field and is eliminated.
Pays for it, yeah.
So I believe it's a 3-on-2 right now, Blastcamp. Chaos is now in the Snake 50, I think.
Unfortunately, Chaos player in the Snake lost his life. Ref diving in on the home player of Blastcamp. The kind of...
Uh-oh.
No, he's clean. Okay.
Clean.
Might have been there's a little rub on the front of his bunker. I'm sorry, front of his hopper.
All right, so Blastcamp's going down the Dorito side of the field. Still has Jackson Frey here in the can.
And the Chaos player walking off.
So at least 2 Blastcamp left. I don't know if there's any Chaos player left.
I'm trying to check the play. Yeah. Blastcamp player trying to clear the field.
Looks like he does.
Yep.
Hits it.
All right.
That should put Blastcamp up 6-2 in this match. What's 2:56 left?
So we're going to come back from commercial, and Chaos is going to try to see what they can do to salvage this situation. See you in a minute, folks.
My name is Todd Boyer. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. I play for Kansas City, Missouri All-Stars. Started the team about 4 or 5 years ago. Started the D4 season playing MSXL. We won the series. Won the series in D3. We are now playing semi-pro. Back in May of 2021, I opened up my own field. I took a huge risk, spent my whole life savings on building the KC Sports Complex. I wanted to build a high competitive atmosphere for people to come out and learn from some of the best in Kansas City, and I believe I achieved that by building the field. January 2nd, I went in to get my shoulder surgery. I had been having issues for about a year. I went in and we ended up finding out that I had a bicep tear, labrum tear, my AC joint had to be cleaned as well. Just dealing with that during the off season was very mentally defeating, obviously physically as well, not being able to lift your arm up. The mental thing was crusher. I'm getting off my surgery and getting PT, and I'm going to be in the gym, 3-4 days a week, getting after it, just trying to be in the best shape I can. One of the goals for the Missouri All-Stars this year for me and for the team is making it onto the pro field, winning first in front of everybody. We've started doing 3-day grinds, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We've been doing drills.
All right, guys, thanks for coming back with us.
We got Blastcamp versus Chaos. Chaos is in a deep hole. They only got a few minutes left on the clock, so this is going to be a tough one if they want to pull it out.
Chaos with a relatively conservative breakout.
Blastcamp similar. They didn't take any big risks. Uh-oh. They got a minor. They got a minor on Chaos. It's going to make it even more difficult for them to pull this out.
And they'll get eliminated on a fill.
Yes, there's only two players left for Chaos, both on the Dorito side.
And Blastcamp player here.
Yeah, both
on their side of the field.
He's backed up by a snake brick. This is really not what Chaos needed. I mean, that flag probably doomed their efforts to try to win this one. Backline Dorito for Chaos gets hit in the hopper, so he's done walking off. That should just leave one Chaos player stranded over in the Dorito side, unless he already walked off. Nope, he's walking off.
Good point there by Soap, but
Yeah.
good off the break shooting the God bunker. He didn't come off, so that immediately got the snake side can pulled.
Yeah. I don't know what the penalty was for. I mean,
it was on the God bunker, but
oh, hey, we got our ultimate ref standing right in front of us. Maybe we can just ask him.
On the
he's
leg.
hit in the ankle. Okay. All right. Michael is telling us that he was hit on the ankle and played on and got a penalty. Thank you, Michael. Both doing a good job and looking good while doing it.
Alrighty, so that's a mercy rule win for Blast Camp, as well as the Noobies. We'll be coming up to our next set, which will be Colorado Blitz, BZ Fearless, Royal City Sea Dogs, Ruthless Factory. We're going to switch over to a commercial, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.